Hey family, King Michael here. I want to make a quick video. I'm emotional, man. Tomorrow's the grand opening. Today's Saturday. Tomorrow's the grand opening on everything that we're about to do. But before I talk on that, I want to talk about a few things. So pumped. Let me get my notes out. Very rarely do I do notes, okay? I believe in naturally speaking your soul, your spirit, especially when you do content, just be you and flowing, but all right. My heart is very heavy, very in a good way, in a positive way. All right, first, I want to get the elephant out of the room, my eye. All right. This right here, no one beat my ass. I just want to be very clear. I defended a pregnant woman, and I want to explain the story and how it happened. So basically, if you understand a person that's on crack, their nervous system is shot, okay? What does this mean? Typically, people that are on crack, their bodies are naturally rougher, harder than the average person. This is indicated by I broke his jaw. I straight up broke his jaw with my left hook. I put everything behind it. That didn't drop him, but I felt the disconnect and everything. It was a clean hit. It was solid. Then his body tilted, and he went to go strike, and I did a blast double. Took him down, did a full mount, and then I got him with 3 elbows. Broke his front. I broke his shit. What am I saying this for? He hit a woman, a pregnant woman at that, in my presence. I'm in America. I understand that men here, it's a 60-40. 60% of the men, quote, they would not do anything. They'd pull out their phones. They would just watch it all happen. This was the case for the men that were around here in this low-quality area. It was 1 o'clock in the morning, 1 a.m. You could ask, what am I doing at 1 a.m. in an area where a dude just literally haymakered a woman. Granted, she was cheating on him for a good reason. They were drunk. They were having fun. Not the guy on crack that came up and swung. Listen, any other person, they'll just allow that to happen. I get it. Me, I'm not that case. I'm a warrior. In my culture, in my kingdom, we call our queens young queens and queens, right? And our kings young kings and kings. We are taught at the age of 3 to destroy the enemy. That's what I did. I destroyed him. I destroyed the person that hit the woman. He was the baby daddy. She was cheating. I give no fucks. I give no royal fucks. This right here did not happen by anything that I failed to do. Well, the only thing I failed to do was defend the guy that was hitting me from behind. He was not my threat. He was not my target. This is nothing. This will heal. I knew he was not going to kill me, so I was fine. I was focused on destroying that man. I said, you have 10 seconds before I destroy you. When I say something, I mean it. So when I got to 4, he swung. And then my counter was a perfect, I put all that I had in me in that hook. I broke his jaw. I know I did. But again, he was on crack. People on crack, their nervous systems are shot. They are stronger. They're like they're like people on steroids, but worse. Their nervous system are shot. They're angrier than the average. They abuse women. They abuse anybody weaker than them, and they physically hurt people that are weaker than them. They're bullies. So this case, I taught him what a king was. I taught him what in Americans' language, I taught him what a man was. But fuck that, I'm a king. I represent my kingdom. I represent my people. I represent my kings and queens. I represent my young kings and queens that I hope to have a successor that is greater than me. That is how we do things in my kingdom. To just simply walk away and to allow that to happen in my presence, that would just be like, okay, I don't care about your rules, cultures, and bullshit that allows people to be picked apart and bullied. I teach my students, especially the people that I'm going to be a grandmaster to not be bullied by anybody. So Cobra Kai, we are going to be worse than them. Okay, I can state that to you. I'm going to teach my kings and queens. I'm going to teach my students in our dojo to literally, listen, if your wife, if you have, listen, we don't believe in that in my culture. That's slavery. That's current day prostitution. A queen is not your property and a king is not your property. And this is vice versa. I had somebody from the LGBTQ community here in America that, how do you feel about us? I said, come as you are. If you stand against unity, we stand against you. And somebody told me I should speak in the pride movement. And I said, I got a question for you. And they're like, well, we're a minority. I said, you know what else is a minority? Unity. I stand for unity. In my kingdom, there's gays, there's lesbians, there's straights, there's trans, it doesn't matter. If you love life, we love you. We have an open hand, closed fist approach. We love you. Know, love, and trust. Notice that trust is the last thing. Trust is earned. I can know of you. I can love you. But that doesn't mean I have to trust you. Family is trifecta. It's gaining that. You're working towards getting know, love, and trust. Not everyone is family. Some people seek your demise. They seek your miserability. They seek you and all the things that you stand for to you to be a slave. Me, I stand against slavery. I will destroy an enemy. I don't care if you're a woman. I don't care if you're a man. I don't care if you're what creature you are. At the age of 3, we are taught and trained to defend. Does that make sense to you? And that means any means necessary. There's no negotiations. If you have women in your basement, you have men, women, and children in your basement, and you're doing horrible acts to them, my company from my country will find you. This goes cartel, this goes human traffickers, this goes rapists, this goes, you understand, elderly abusers, people that walk around hitting people with hammers. Listen, we are their boogeyman. I'm their grandmaster. I'm in charge of my special forces. 150 kings, 150 queens. Does this make sense to you? At the age of 3, we're trained in my kingdom, in my culture. This right here is nothing. You pretty boys, you pretty girls that love weak-willed men and women, that's not attractive. I will be the first one to defend any queen or any king that is savagely getting picked apart by those that appear strong. I don't care if you're 7'10", muscles the size of Goliath. I don't care if you're a giant. I will get into your stomach. I will rip my way to your heart, and I will sit my happy ass in your heart and eat you from the inside out. That's how you kill a giant. I am ruthless. To my enemies, of course. I am ruthless. This is what we are taught in our kingdom. I am the 5-star general of my country. I am the one that represents my kings and queens. We back down from no one. Enemies are dealt with fully. There's no mercy. There's no negotiations. There's no amount of money you can buy us. There's no magical pussy. No magical dick. You can't lust us. You can't 7 deadly sin us. We are balanced. They're not deadly because you do them. They're deadly when you live for them. And because we know everything and we're balanced, we see your downfall. And we play to you. Does that make sense to you? To some of you, you'll get it. To some of you, it'll go over your head. And that's fine. I don't want to cater towards everyone. But I do want unity for everyone. Unity happens when I'm going to go hard because this is the dojo. This is everything that I'm about to be building here for the next 4 years until we close back our borders and then I go to my country. My goal before I leave and, go back is to leave this world with warriors that will actually stand up for the weak. that won't just talk about what a good man, a good woman is, but they'll actually be. Whatever your dreams, goals, and aspirations are, they won't die in the graveyard and make it the richest place. No, I want the richest place in the world to be Eden, not the grave. I call Eden, you call Earth. Difference. I want to make sure that my Father's will be done. I'm the first angel seal of wrath. I'm my Father's wrath. You're Jesus, my brother Lucifer, the seventh angel seal of pride. Each seal represents one of the 7 deadly sins. So far you can correlate. All right. I do not care about your religious beliefs. I do not care about your man-made religions. I do not care about the things that divide you. Religion divides you. My Father is of no religion, for he made all creation created equals. It doesn't matter what you are. And trust me, your true face will come out very, very soon. But right now, I see you. Not everyone has the gift of vision, but I see all as they are. It takes me 3 seconds to fully understand. It takes me 1 second when you open your mouth. The abilities that I'm blessed with, I'm going to use to keep the promise as I write the final book. Everybody loves Revelations. Everybody loves the different books of the Quran, the Buddha, the Tao, whatever. You all are correct. The Norse gods, all of you are correct. But you've all forgotten. That's why I'm wrath. My Father made all creation to be created equal. He loves all. Not straights, not just gays, not just trans, all. And I carry my Father's will. What religion am I? I am of no religion. I carry my Father's banner, the United Kingdom of God, our capital, the Golden City of Eden. You all will see what we are about soon. I promise. But right now, we just opened up our borders as of April 25th, 2021. That took a lot of convincing. But you know what? I feel very strongly that humanity and creation is worth fighting for. I feel that people deserve to have their dreams come into a reality. I believe that men, women, and children should not be looked down by how small they are, but for their visions, their dreams, their goals, and their creative. Let creation create. Let visions flee. Let songs and stories and creations and inventions be brought upon. Let people truly become the greatest them they can be. I stand for all creation being created equal, but not just that. Where I am weak, you are strong. Where you are weak, I am strong. And that is how it was meant to be. Not for me to dominate you because I'm an archangel and I'm greater than, no. That's my brother Lucy's way and the ones that followed him. I want to make sure that no one is left behind who knows love, that wants to chase after a dream. And not just that, they want to help others on the path to enhance a life of continuous change. I'm just the 5-star general. I'm just the general. Tasked with knowledge that literally, forbidden knowledge that literally won't be so forbidden no longer, for everyone in our kingdom will rise. The United Kingdom of God welcomes all. This right here is the beginning, and only a few people will see it. This right here will heal. This right here will heal. I see you for what you are. Now, going on to the next thing. I talked about how I got this. I talked about a little bit of my kingdom. I talked about our special forces. I talked about my dojo, the grand openings this Sunday. I'm going to be going to the places of the world where the average would shit themselves. I'm going to the places where they have been deemed monsters. They have been deemed outcast. They have been deemed unfit for society. I'm going for the people that you overlook, or you put in a box to disrespect and to discard. Who got the face hit? It had nothing to do with somebody overpowering me. I destroyed a dude that hit a woman in my presence. And as I was doing that, his buddies from behind was just hitting, trying to get me off him. But no, when I said I was going to destroy him, I was going to destroy him. I gave him 3 elbows. He didn't get up for 35 minutes, and he was choking on his own blood, so they turned him to the side. Or correction, I suggested, hey, you should turn him on his side, so the blood just ripped out. I'm good the whole time. So yeah, I was just explaining how I got this. I allowed them to do this. After I was done destroying him with the 3rd elbow, I stopped. I said, brother, you throw one more hit, I'm turning around on you. He said, okay, you good? I said, yeah, I'm finished. I'm getting up when you get up. He got up, I got up. And then later on, 35 minutes after they helped the fucking crack dude, blood broke his teeth. His teeth is fucked. The guy that did this to me came up to me, he shook my hand. He's like, dude, I didn't want to fight you. He shook my hand. That's a warrior. So I'm good. I'm solid. This right here, this is just the explaining of how we're going to rise. Kings and queens, we are rising, and slaves no longer. I warn to you, if you are somebody that have men, women, and children in your basement, my kingdom's company, the private military, self-mastery, wealth generation company, will find you. There's 2 types of cartel. I'm partnering with one. The good side, obviously. I am locking arms with all the greatest. I am the general. I am the leader of my special forces. Once a year, I fight to the death for my position. In your cultures and your customs, you elect leaders that give no shits about you, that only care about their prestige. They do not listen to their people, and they allow pain, suffering, and miserably, rape, murder. They do horrible things to the young, and you just allow it to happen. That's okay. Not in our kingdom, but this is happening in your kingdom. I state that my countries, my kingdom's only company is going to uprise and help those who no longer want to be victims, who no longer want to turn the other cheek and be slaves. This is an open presentation. This is an open invitation. This is an open come as you are statement. I don't care if you're white, black, Asian, Japanese, dirty knees. I don't care about your sexual preference. I don't care about your sex type. I don't care if you're a unicorn. Come lock arms with me, and let's help those that the wealthy, that the well-fed have forgotten. Let's rise a people who were supposed to be buried, but little do they know that seeds grow best in the dark. And all you seeds, it's time to shine in the light together. No longer are you alone. No longer were you ever meant to be alone. No longer were you ever meant to be a slave. If you want to keep that, be where you are. I stand for unity. All creation equals. Kings, queens. Queens can fight for my position in my kingdom. We do not overlook our queens. We do not overlook our kings. We need each other. Kings and queens united. Again, I state this as clear as rain. If you stand against unity, KKK, white supremacists, Chinese triads, black power movements, just for blacks, if you stand for just one race, we stand against you. You are our enemies. And in war, there are no rules. Starting Monday, the gloves come off. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you for watching. War, baby. War. What happened to your eye, fam? Rewatch this video. I explain it. Love you guys. You all are family. This is the Rising. Alright? This is it. This is it. Let me wave at all my family. Thank you for watching. And thank you for us hitting the triple-digit mark. We hit the triple-digit mark. Thank you. That is fan-freaking-tastic. Thank you. Alright? First 100. 100 turns to 1,000. 1,000 turns to 10,000. 10,000 turns to 1 million. Let's go. Alright? Listen. By the end of this all, they will not, no one, not a single one cannot say who we are. They cannot say they did not know who we are. Does this make sense to you? The Archangel Michael in the flesh. I am my Father's son. I am the first angel seal of wrath. You're on the second angel seal. Every March, a new seal will come. That means a new plague, a new thing, and then also another Lord will rise. To my brothers, I'm Lord Michael. But we've already won. So if you're not family, you can just call me King. Because at the end of the day, I promised my Father in the war room, in my home in heaven, His will. All creation as it was meant to be will be united. Have a blessed day. And it's not even a blessed day. Have a great day. Because my Father gave you free will. If you are hungry, go eat. If you are thirsty, go drink. If you're horny, go fuck something. Just have consent. Don't live for the 7 deadly sins, but have balance. That is the truth. You can keep your limits. For my Father taught us to be limitless, not limited. Creation. Together. Let's rise. I'll see you in the next video. Share, join, follow, reach out. You, kings and queens, young kings and queens, are worth it. Alone you are no longer, but by choice of your free will. Remember this day.